They should go through with that because it's good for American workers and it's good policy. It's good for farmers, it's good for manufacturers, it's good for the unions, it's good for everybody. It's a great deal and it's something that we should move forward with. Frankly, we should be able to solve these other problems as well, and we're hopeful that we will. Again, we're going to continue focusing on the national security component here. We want to work with Mexico. That's why the president has been asking for months for Mexico to engage, to step up, to do more. We're going to build the wall, we're going to secure our border, and the president's going to do what's necessary to protect the American people.
Why should lawmakers up on Capitol Hill go forward with the USMCA protection?
We've been giving them advance warning for months. We've asked them repeatedly and told them they have to do more. Let's not forget that the average individual that crosses over the southern border of Mexico, it takes 21 days before they reach the United States border. That gives them 3 weeks in which to break up, particularly these large groups. Just this week we had over 1,000 people that moved as a massive group through Mexico and came to our border untouched. They could have easily broken up this group, arrested them, or sent them back home, and they didn't do anything. We're asking Mexico to enforce their own laws to help stop the people coming in from Central America. We've seen a massive influx of people coming from that region, and they have certainly the ability and the legal authority in which to deal with it, and we're simply asking them to do that. The number one duty that the President of the United States has is national security and to protect Americans. If we don't have security at our border and we don't know who's coming in and we can't process them and we're being totally overrun, as we're seeing the numbers get worse and worse, the President has constitutional obligation to step up and do something. This is truly, and even Democrats are starting to admit, it's a humanitarian and national security crisis and it has to be dealt with. Unfortunately, the president's the only one that's actually stepping up and putting forward things to stop it. Fix the laws and we wouldn't have this problem. Mexico should engage. They're moving in mass groups, mass caravans. They see this, they have the ability to stop it. They also have the legal authority to return them back home, something we don't have here in the United States. This is imperative. If they take that action, it will make a huge difference, and we're simply asking them to do that.
There's also a possibility of economic disruption.
This is a measured response to the authority that he has. There's case law that supports it from precedent where this has been done in the past. And again, the president is going to fulfill his duty. It would be nice if Congress would fulfill theirs. They have not spoken directly, but certainly their teams have been in regular communication. And like I said, we have been talking to Mexico for months, asking them to step up and do more, and our teams will continue to work together.
You've seen Republican reaction to this. Why did the president blindside his own party with this?
The president didn't blindside his own party. If Republicans weren't aware, then they haven't been paying attention. I don't mean that in a bad way, but the president's been talking about, we notified a number of members of Congress prior to the statement yesterday, but at the same time, anybody in this country or frankly in the world that says that they're surprised by this has been living under a rock and not paying attention. The president's been crystal clear that we have to take action, we have to step up, we have to do more, and we have to secure our border.